World Cup 2026 predictions, but I am predicting countries based on how much I like their flags. So we're not going to talk about the countries themselves, just how much I like their flags. Uh, South Korea's got a beautiful design there, and then it's very close between Mexico and South Africa. I think the South African flag just narrowly beats the Mexican flag here. And then Czech Republic fourth. Group B. Okay. Canada's very cool. I like Bosnia and Herzegovina. I know a lot of people don't. I think it actually works quite well. But yeah, I'm gonna put Canada, Switzerland, and maybe Qatar slightly gets Bosnia and Herzegovina, but I'll be close. Group C. These are all good ones. Look, I mean, Scotland and Brazil both very iconic, but even removing that, I feel like Scotland might work a little bit more, but then we're going to put Brazil and then Morocco slightly in front of Haiti. US, Paraguay, Turkey. US, it has a good flag. We're removing a countries. I'm not attaching these three countries. Um, but it's nice contrast things. Turkey quite good. Australia's decent, and Paraguay's close. That's actually a pretty good group. Here, Curacao easily, and then Germany, and then Ecuador and Cote d'Ivoire. Curacao, that just looks like a cool flag. Group F, Japan, elegant flag. Sweden in there. I think Netherlands, Tunisia actually both quite good. But yeah, Japan, Netherlands, Japan, and Sweden. Sorry, so Sweden's also very good. Uh, these are all good. Iran has some nice colors. I think Belgium's is decent, but New Zealand, I don't generally like when they just smack a Union Jack on something. But those red stars are cool. But I feel like Egypt's got a cool design. Then Belgium and New Zealand ends up fourth. Here, okay, well, Spain usually has a coat of arms. Cape Verde, brilliant. Uruguay second. I think it's close between Spain and Saudi Arabia. Maybe I put Saudi Arabia third and then Spain fourth. Group I, Norway's the best, clears, then Iraq, and France and Senegal. I don't know if it's just like one stripe and the star of the same color, so which just kind of puts me off a bit. I think I put France and then Senegal. Again, I'm not taking into account like the historic meanings of these flags, just like how they look visually. Argentina, easy, and Algeria. Then I think it's close between Jordan and Austria. I think Jordan probably does clear Austria. Um, Group K. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire narrowly beats Uzbekistan. It's going to be close, and then Portugal narrowly beats Colombia. But yeah, Cote d'Ivoire, Congo Democratic Republic, and Uzbekistan clear. What happens here? I really like the Croatian flag. Ghana's is pretty good. Ghana's pretty good. It's going to be close between England and Panama. I know Panama looks nice, but I think it's just something repeated colors just doesn't go well for me specifically. England ending up third and Panama fourth. So, third best placed teams. Again, this is in terms of how much I like their flags, just like how I view them. So, what are the obvious ones that are going through? Mexico, Morocco, probably, Portugal, England, France. Qatar's got a good flag. Qatar and Saudi Arabia have cool flags. Jordan as well. Pick knockouts. Curacao clears against Morocco. Norway, I think narrowly looks cooler than Saudi Arabia's flag. South Africa, more than Switzerland's. Japan and Brazil, I think it's close. I think Brazil narrowly. Then Uzbekistan versus Ghana in terms of flag competition. I think Uzbekistan wins that. And then Cape Verde against Algeria. US versus Qatar. I think the US flag is. No, I think Qatar's got a nice thing with the like the maroon. And then Mexico has got a cool thing going. Scotland versus Sweden. I think Scotland narrowly wins that. Germany versus Iraq. Iraq has got a cool flag. Um, South Korea versus France. South Korea, is quite cool. And then Croatia versus Portugal. Portugal, red on green, not usually a thing I like. Yeah, I gotta have some variation. I think Portugal, the flag is slightly cooler. Argentina versus Uruguay. This is very close because the flags are quite similar. This isn't formatted too well on this website. I think Argentina's flag looks narrowly better. Turkey's flag is nice, cool red background. Canada's flag is called for maple leaf, and Congo DR, slightly cooler flag than Canada, but it is close. Go to a round of 16. Curacao still narrowly beats Norway. South Africa versus Brazil. South Africa narrowly beats Brazil. Uzbekistan narrowly beats Cape Verde. We've got little stars here. You can't really see it too much, but it's very cool. No, it's close. Qatar versus Mexico. Mexico is a really cool flag. Scotland narrowly cooler than Iraq's flag. I'm not talking about like the meaning behind them. I'm just talking about like visually looking at them. South Korea still got a cool flag. I'm surprised they've got too far. I mean, I don't think that flag's as great as that, but it's got decently far. Argentina versus Turkey. Argentina's still got a cool flag. Canada versus Congo DR. Congo DR's got a very good flag. So we go to quarterfinals. Curacao versus South Africa. Thing is, South African flag here isn't formatted very well, but it is a very cool flag on its own merit. But I know something about Curacao. That flag is cool. Uzbekistan versus Mexico. Uzbekistan's still got a cool flag. Scotland, I think, narrowly cooler flag than Korea. Argentina, Congo DR. Congo DR's got a cool flag. So going to semi-finals, Curacao narrowly beats Uzbekistan. That is close, and now I think Congo DR probably does beat Scotland. So we go to a final. It's Curacao versus Congo DR. I think Congo DR narrowly wins. Congo DR narrowly wins in terms of best flag. Am I predicting a World Cup? Absolutely not. But hey, it's fun to think about.